In all of our lives, we have our public spaces, like our town squares, and we have our private spaces, like our living rooms. And in our digital lives, we also need both public and private spaces. Privacy gives us the freedom to be ourselves.
It's just weird hearing it because there isn't a good mea culpa that comes along with it. There's no capturing of the irony that maybe none of you actually think of us as guardians of your privacy, but that's going to change or something of that nature. He just sort of assumes that we assume that he's all about privacy.
And that he, of course, is Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, speaking in this hour at the social network's annual F8 conference, unveiling his new roadmap for more privacy. Though I'm not sure we can see that map, and reporting positive growth in nearly every area from Messenger to advertising. And this is really important. Do you see that? All their business metrics are winning. This, despite all the controversy Facebook found itself wrapped up in recently. In fact, the company stock rose last week following the news that they will likely face a $5 billion federal fine, one that would crush most companies. But for Facebook, pocket change, parking ticket, no biggie whatsoever.
Joining us now is NBC News technology correspondent Jake Ward. Jake, Facebook's theme of the day is promising to protect the privacy of the user. A guy like you might be able to make sense about whether they're actually implementing things that will do that or whether this is the speech that Mark Zuckerberg has to make.
You know, this is really both a combination of a set of really smart technological solutions that serve a really good public image kind of purpose here. And what we're really seeing is they're going to encrypt everything end to end. That seems to be the process that they're going to go through in the coming couple of years. Every message you send, every communication you have is going to be encrypted. That is, of course, going to protect your privacy. Zuckerberg said over and over again, even we won't be able to see it at Facebook, but that also creates a screen essentially that will protect Facebook from having to take responsibility for what you post. So you have to really listen to what he says from the perspective of someone who needs to look like he's protecting privacy while also trying to avoid as much regulatory scrutiny as possible.
All right, despite all of the news, the noise about the company being under fire, today's event seems like it's hugely positive. Who exactly is the audience?
Right. Well, you know, there's a sort of a razor's edge that this company increasingly has to walk. This incredible scrutiny it's under, you know, is it threatening democracy? Is it giving away our privacy? And at the same time, it is on this rocket ship trajectory in terms of the money it is making. So how do you somehow, you know, sort of keep public opinion in your favor and at the same time continue to, you know, create a business model that really shows no signs of slowing down? And so we're hearing this speech that really, it sounds like I can't even imagine what it's like to be in the room when they're trying to craft a speech that is dressed up as defending the business principles of the company in the guise of protecting privacy. That's really what they're having to do increasingly. And so I'm just curious, how much more of this sort of balance can they strike in the years to come?
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.